Bellator MMA returns now to the lightweight tournament, a semifinal scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds and brought to you by AttackPoker.com. We're the official online gaming partner of Bellator, where free-to-play online gaming meets MMA. And now, introducing first the red corner, at 6 foot, weighing in at 155.9 pounds, undefeated as a professional. He stands with 11 wins, no losses, fighting out of San Diego, California, Derek the Barbaric Anderson. And across the cage in the point blank, fighting out of the blue corner at 5'9", weighing in at 155.9 pounds. The former tournament finalist brings a professional record of 17 wins, 3 defeats, fighting out of Czechia, Poland, introducing Marcin. And the referee in charge of the action, Dan Mergliata.
Bjorn Rebney taking the selfie with Patricky Pitbull, who has already advanced to this lightweight tournament final.
You ready, sir? You ready, sir?
What the Portuguese word for selfie is. Explain that to him.
Round number 1. And our fight clock is brought to you by Miller Lite, the official beer of Bellator. It's not just a good time, it's Miller time.
Derek Anderson wants to be aggressive on the feet, but doesn't want to walk into a takedown.
Anderson in the black trunks, held in the orange and white trunks.
Gene Held did knock out Ryan Healy. His boxing has improved.
Improved, but not to the point where Held feels confident to stand and bang. He said, close the distance quickly with strikes and take this to the ground. Just like that. Well defended thus far from Anderson.
And he will pull guard. He'll do some funky things to get a fight to the ground.
The outside trip completes the takedown.
Going for the knee bar with the legs. He's going to put his hip pressure in and try and finish right here. And he switches back to the pass. Derek Anderson, when he talked about the submission skills of Marcin Held, didn't speak with a lot of respect, didn't think that he would be able to catch him in a leg lock.
Basically, Anderson reduced Held to a straight leg lock fighter, saying he really didn't bring much else, and certainly nothing in terms of the stand-up game. What do you think of that Anderson assessment, Jimmy?
Number one, I don't think it's accurate. Number two, he's been doing well with just leg locks. He needs to be prepared for that.
What was it said about Chris Carter? All he does is score touchdowns?
That's all it takes. That being said, Anderson does have his own submission skills. 10 of his finishes, 6 are by submission. Has more submissions than he does knockouts.
Marcin Held staying tight.
See him once again locking up that knee.
Anderson made it clear he did not want to play on the ground with Held.
Back
Sitting
to the leg
back.
lock.
Trying to stand up and punch his way free.
Got to get free, then punch.
There's a lot of torque already. You see Mergliata taking a close look.
Derek Anderson said, I'll let him break my leg before I'll tap. That's not a smart idea.
Oh, going right to the leg lock, and he lost his grip.
See, he's trying to punch. He's looking for punching distance rather than freeing his leg, then punching. Still in danger here. Now Derek Anderson's at range, but Marcin Held hanging on to that leg lock position.
It's a big right hands from Anderson. They're landing. Held still playing the leg lock game.
Finally, Derek Anderson able to free that leg.
Remember, no elbows, no elbows.
Tactical stuff from both fighters. Anderson, Jimmy, making a conscious decision. Do I try to escape the submission, or do I try to punch from this position? He chose the latter.
Told to punch his way out, but now in good position now on top. Does he want to stay here and land his ground and pound, or break away and get back to his feet? That's the question, because Marcin is going to keep going for that leg.
Held just relentless. Leg lock after leg lock after leg lock. See, he has Anderson's foot buried in his armpit. Now lets it go.
Sitting up and getting position. Didn't feel he was going to get it. Decided to turn it into a positional advantage by sitting up.
There's no bravado at all with Marcin Held. He's very clear-eyed, level-headed in his assessments. Someone like Anderson, he respects his striking. Not once they talk about, yes, I've improved my boxing, I want to stand and bang. For a 22-year-old fighter, he always sees the strengths and weaknesses of his opponents very maturely.
Look at that position to sit back again, and there it is.
Held throwing a punch of his own while fishing for the leg lock. Final seconds, round number 1. Big right hands from Derek Anderson. Held rolling, Anderson punching. There's the bell.
Good job, guys. Good job.
Interesting round to score, Jimmy. What did you think?
I went 10-9, Marcin Held. He was
All right,
aggressive on the ground, went for it over and over and over again. Of course, Derek Anderson more effective on the feet. So the effective striking goes to Anderson, the effective grappling goes to Held, but they spent most of that time on the ground.
Short left hand from Held.
That being said, don't know if all the judges will agree.
Shot, sprawl from Anderson. This is a range that Anderson clearly favors. Using his speed, using his reach. On this outside distance, you see Held trying to come inside.
Problem Held is going to have is he's obviously accomplished with jiu-jitsu. Whoa! Good left hand over the top.
Held tried to pounce Anderson right back to his feet.
Don't know if he just lost his footing or if that one really knocked him down.
Held is landing the left hand.
I was about to say, Marcin Held, accomplished in jiu-jitsu, not that accomplished in wrestling. He's trying a lot of takedowns from way outside. That's how Anderson's able to see them. He's doing well when he's mixing up his punches.
Body kick landed by Anderson. Tonight, our main event is for Bellator's welterweight world title, Douglas Lima versus Rick Hahn.
Good right hands by Anderson.
The winner of this lightweight tournament semifinal advances to the season 10 lightweight tournament final. Left hand from Anderson.
Starting to land with those straight punches.
It's a slip from Held, and he takes himself down, and Anderson will not bite. From that, it tells Held to stand. Anderson just not going to play that game, Jimmy. Literally diving for the takedown.
That's how he makes up for that lack of pedigree in wrestling. So fly for funky takedowns. Now in triangle position.
Being very active with his guard.
Derek Anderson trying to bury that left arm so that Held can't pull it across his neck to get the finish. Now he's pulling it across.
See the legs of Held in triangle position.
Big trouble for Derek Anderson. If he can cut the angle, this is going to be over.
Anderson's left arm is trapped. Held pulling down on his own shin. Now pulling down on the head of Derek Anderson, trying to finish.
Just a hook underneath the leg.
Go.
He got it.
That's it. The tap, and Marcin Held is back in another Bellator lightweight tournament final. Marcin Held showing his composure and his skill set on the ground to claim victory. Here's Michael Williams.
Ladies and gentlemen, presented by Bamboo Nutra, turn your power on. We have an official time, 3 minutes, 9 seconds into round number 2. The triangle brings on the tap. The winner by submission, earning his place in the lightweight tournament finals, Marcin Held.
Smile and a look of relief on the face of Marcin Held. Not easy against the previously undefeated Derek Anderson, but he finds his way to victory. Here's Jimmy.
I'm with the winner, Marcin Held. Marcin, another fight, another submission, another tournament final. How does it feel to be back in the finals at 155, man?
Great, I feel great. Yeah, I tried do leg lock this time, but it doesn't work. So I try, like I said before, I know I'm not just the leg lock specialist. I think I have a good jiu-jitsu and I can submit in other way also.
Now, speaking of good jiu-jitsu, your opponent in the finals at 155 pounds, Patricky Pitbull. What do you think of him as an opponent? What do you think of that fight?
Yeah, I know him. I like him. He's a really good man and a really good opponent. He have a big hand, yeah, and also great jiu-jitsu. So it will be probably the hardest fight in my career.
You heard it. This is your lightweight final. Patricky Pitbull versus Marcin Held. Give it up for him, ladies and gentlemen.
So 2 Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belts will meet in the Bellator lightweight tournament final with radically different styles. The winner will claim $100,000 and a world title shot.